In Amsterdam at the Johan Cruyff Arena. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's the Netherlands, and they take on Japan.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out? Who will affect the...
Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Ryan Gravenberch plays alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And the striker today is Donyell Malen. And here's the starting 11 for Japan.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And look at this! Is it going to be? Attempting to place the ball in the back of the net, but not going according to plan. Van Hecke. Now with Gravenberch. And the pass deftly cut out. Running with confidence. Gravenberch. Now with de Jong. Gakpo. Clever defending.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Gravenberch. On to Reinders. Really well positioned. Ito. Hiroki Ito. Well, sloppy in possession from the Netherlands. A chance to whip it in. Well, he keeps going. And delivered into the box. And possibilities here. And easily intercepted. Dumfries. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking.
Yeah, they just seem to know where the next pass is, don't they?
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Cross-fired over. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Van de Ven. Van Dijk with it. And clears the danger. And that's where to send it. He got in the way of that cross. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Well, this could really help the cause. It'll be a corner. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Corner kick played in. And the keeper takes the fall, but the main thing is he held on to it. Ryan Gravenberch. Daniel Malen. Nicely constructed. Oh, looked rushed there. A bit disappointing in the end. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Nice looking move, this. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Virgil van Dijk. Mickey van de Ven. Gakpo. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Takafusa Kubo. Well, not much came of that.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Beautiful pass. Well, they wanted the penalty and they've got one. This to make it 1-0. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Very composed, just waited for him to make his move and then stroked it home.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Ritsu Doan. Really nice looking pass.
Yeah, such a good passer of the ball.
Can they open them up? And a decent delivery. And the attack fizzling out. Gravenberch. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Kubo. Endo. Oh, good idea. Met it cleanly, but unable to steer it away from the goalkeeper. De Jong. Now with Reinders. Frankie de Jong. Mickey van de Ven. On to Reinders. Ryan Gravenberch. And finding the flow. De Jong. Oh, magnificent passing. Lot to like about that pass. High pressing and good high pressing. Ryan Gravenberch. Daniel Malen. Nicely played. But the keeper quickly off his line. Fantastic reading of the game. Ayase Ueda. Ito has it. Ritsu Doan. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, let's revisit the penalty conversion, shall we? Gakpo. De Jong. Reinders. Now with Gravenberch. Frankie de Jong. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Intercepting it intelligently. Ready to break perhaps. Ito. Is it going to be? Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. Oh, that's splendid play. A good and fair challenge.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Oh, it might be. Oh, great save. So the corner played into the box. Not the clearance that was called for. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Van de Ven. Dumfries. Jan-Paul van Hecke. And fed forwards. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Promising pass. Threads it nicely. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Reinders. Wasteful there from the Netherlands. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Might do damage on the break. De Jong. And in the right position to read it. Wataru Endo. Well, trailing, but this looks promising. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome.
Yeah, good interception there, wasn't it?
It is to be a throw-in. And a routine take for the keeper. Delivery needed to be a bit better. Reinders. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Just needs to get rid of it. Well, possession ceded by the Netherlands. Watanabe. Well, showing really good width here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Now with Gravenberg. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Can they set up a chance? And that's comfortably gathered. Gravenberg. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Ryan Gravenberg. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this.
Yeah, it's all going right for them here.
Oh, good idea, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. Creative look about this. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Might be a chance to break. Reinders. Looking for the final pass. Can he put it in? And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Excellent vision. Ritsu Doan. Takafusa Kubo. Could cross it in here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And that's really well read. Grafenberg. This could be troublesome. Can he deliver? Oh, a brilliant save!
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
Delivering it. Well, he read the flight of the ball brilliantly, but just couldn't quite keep it down. Narrowly over the bar. Ritsu Doan. Well, the threat could be there. Nervy clearance. Couldn't keep the momentum going. Cross might be on. And a useful cross. Well, he got his head on it, but not quite right. Ryan Grafenberg. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Endo, moving it forward. Fine cross into the middle. Oh, that's splendid play. Good-looking move.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Endo. In possession, Doan. Incisive ball. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And it's a quality pass. Well, options at the back post here. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Ito. Keito Nakamura. Superb effort to keep it in. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better.
Well, not what he was looking for there.
Reinders. On to Gravenberg. Ryan Grafenberg. On to Reinders. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Nakamura. Ito has it. And nice vision. That's a lovely ball. So a corner here. Now sending it in. Oh, that's superb goalkeeping, under quite a bit of pressure. Doniel Malen. And the pass deftly cut out. Ito. Nakamura. The cross is on. Crescencio Somerville. And it's with Dumfries. Ryan Gravenberch. Promising attack this. Could be! Oh, good work by the keeper. Short corner taken. Nice looking move this. Oh, that's super defending. Well, not the best piece of finishing we've ever seen. Ueda decides to move back a bit. Ritsu Doan. Wataru Endo. Can they chisel open the defence? How about the cross? Oh, looked rushed there. Not a time for composure on the ball. Counter-attacking chance. And a confident clearance.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
And offside here. Frankie de Jong. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. What to like about that pass? We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Reinders. Malen with it. Gakpo. Real chance. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So, on with the game here, but I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. Itakura. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, I think we have to give high praise to Tijani Reinders for his performance so far.
Well, he really has been the dominant force in midfield. He's passed it well, he's beaten opponents with ease, and he's looked so dynamic.
So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Beautiful pass. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, it's a really top-class challenge.
Yeah, top-class defending. That was a threatening attack.
Ryan Gravenberch. Gakpo. On to Gravenberg. Takes aim. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. And a disappointing pass. Gakpo. Can they set up a chance? Can he put it in? Stunning piece of defending. Ritsu Doan. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And firing it. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. And Bart Verbrugge has it now. An effective ball win. Wataru Endo. In possession, Doan. Trying to tee it up. Terrific block. And he's in an offside position. And a delayed caution.
Yeah, great call. Played the advantage and then booked him.
Van Hecke. Now with De Jong. Gakpo. Frankie De Jong. Gravenberg. Reinders. Can he do it? A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Nakamura. Hiroki Ito. Oh, nice ball over the top. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Wataru Endo. Ritsu Doan. And defensive play to be applauded. And a good-looking pass. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Here it is now, a substitution. And he read it superbly. Hiroki Ito. Wataru Endo. Ueda. Promising pass. This looks more than decent. Oh, dearie me. We know he's capable of much better from that position. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Frankie de Jong. Now with Gravenberg. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Dumfries. Crossing into the middle. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they?
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just defend their box here.
Now a decent position. And defending as a unit. Daizen Maeda. Nakamura. Good angle for the cross. Crossed into the penalty area. Making sure nothing came of it. Frankie de Jong. On to Gravenberg. Dumfries. De Jong. Here's Kluivert. Good-looking move. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending.
That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
Watanabe. Takefusa Kubo. Ritsu Doan. That's a useful cross. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Quick counter could be on. "30 minutes to go then. Nakamura. And a good-looking ball. Opportunity, maybe. Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
And it's played into the centre. The crossbar got in the way. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Hiroki Ito. Well, that one has promise. That's well blocked. Interesting pass. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Doniel Malen. Possession, the most important thing. Malen with it. Now with Reinders. And a timely intervention. Ritsu Doan. Wataru Endo. Now opening things up. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Frankie de Jong. Van Dijk with it. And in the perfect position to read it. Watanabe. In possession, Doan. Itakura. Keito Nakamura. Well, nicely cut out. Good conditions for the counter. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Wataru Endo. Promising ball. Daizen Maeda. Successfully cut out the pass. Frankie de Jong. Van de Ven. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Gravenberg. Now with Reinders. Well read to win possession back. Now, who can he play it to? Keito Nakamura. In possession, Doan. And possibilities here. What a vital intervention. Palmed away by the keeper. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, it's on! Well, it goes down as an opportunity squandered. Not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, I have to say, that's a poor effort from a very good position. He should be scoring there.
Kubo. Oh, useful ball. Keito Nakamura. Beautifully weighted ball. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Dumfries. Wataru Endo. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Gravenberg. Happy to play keep ball, and why not? De Jong. Really well played pass. The delivery. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And credit to the Netherlands for winning the ball back. Reinders. Here's Kluivert. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
Reinders. Martin de Roon. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Martin de Roon. On to de Jong. Kluivert. Dumfries. Malen. Real chance. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. And given away by the Netherlands. Showing good ball control.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Kubo. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
Plaats voor nummer 16, Til.
Kubo. Oh, that's a really good pass. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
Reinders. Now with Reinders. Mickey van de Ven. Now with De Jong. Martin de Roon. De Jong. Oh, good idea. And the keeper more than equal to it. And there's the delivery. A bit disappointing in the end. Well, he's certainly not alone. Can he put it in? And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. And after the clearance, a throw-in. Gus Til. Now with Reinders. And fed forwards. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Hiroki Ito. Just 10 minutes to go. Kubo. Maybe dangerous here. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Lovely ball. And strong play here. Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. How did they let that attack come to an end? Reinders. It's with De Roon. Frankie de Jong. And it's with Dumfries. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Ueda. And winning it back. Reinders. Gus Til. Well, standing off a bit, aren't they? Good-looking move. His determination there for all to see. Feeding it through. Oh, danger here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Oh, tremendous vision. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Martin de Roon. And it's with Dumfries. And he did well to cut it out. De Jong. It's with De Roon. Frankie de Jong. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Here's Kluivert. Oh, that's splendid play. Is it going to be? Surely now. And a good save there. Takafusa Kubo. Wataru Endo. And nice vision. Ueda. Trying something different. Endo. Keito Nakamura. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Good strength to keep the ball. Oh, that's a clever ball. Keeper was there to meet it. Now sending it in. Not to be in terms of the finish. Reinders. And it's with Dumfries. Now opening things up. Onto de Jong. Oh, useful ball. And beyond the last defender, offside. Strong possession play. Martin de Roon. Gakpo. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Quick counter could be on. Itakura. Daizen Maeda. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Still looking for space. That was going in.
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
Oh, nicely played. Might lead to a chance. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Frankie de Jong. Here's Kluivert. Decent looking pass. A fine block. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Doelpunt voor Nederland. Nummer 16. Til.
That's a useful cross. Keito Nakamura. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
You're absolutely right. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never